Welcome back to Extra Shot. Yes, we're live for the last sequence of the day. That's it. End of day 2 at the DSP Leaders World Forum 2023. And what a great edition it has been, hasn't it? With so many discussions, a lot of entertainment, of course. What were the highlights for you, Guy?
Oh, so many. It's been a great year. I think one of the big highlights for me was the number of people in the audience, the number of people online watching, the level of engagement and support, because we're just here to make the conversations and create the venue for the conversation, and the industry does all the hard work. So that for me has really been the real highlight. We're just happy to help.
And Ray has joined us. Thank you very much, Ray. Welcome to Extra Shot.
Have a lollipop.
Great to be here.
Session of the day. I was asking Guy about the highlights of the DSP Leaders World Forum for him this year. What were they for you?
For me, I think it was the not only the breadth of discussion, but that we are able at this event, and as showed in the last couple of days, to go where the conversation is taking us, because the people in this room are the people that are making the key decisions about what happens in this industry. And if there's something they want to talk about, we want to let them talk about it. So obviously we had our guidelines from our topics and the discussions and everything, but we went down some routes that we weren't expecting and that nobody was really expecting, and those were great discussions. And for me, I think the highlight in terms of the topic and the big discussion was the AI native telco. A lot of comments on about that. We got to the end of an hour, and I couldn't believe that hour was over, and we could have gone on all day.
We could have. I completely agree. The decision this year to sort of focus on AI and holistically looking at AI through the network, what a great one, because we've come away with so many ideas for later in this year when we'll extend this online and have a look at a lot more AI native topics on TelecomTV. That was great. I also really liked the first session, Telco to Techco. Not so much the word Techco, but it was the fact that they were talking about the skills, the culture, and not just the technology. And that is so important, and you don't often hear that.
And we've talked about skills here on Extra Shot a lot with our guests. There are concerns that the industry is aging and needs to renew itself with fresh talent. Sorry, guys, no offense, okay. But also because the industry needs, for its own survival, to reskill, upskill. You're talking about AI. Do we have enough specialists? Do you have enough data scientists working within the industry? And what can we do to attract fresh talent to the industry? Because it's a friendly industry based on what I've seen anyway.
Yeah. It is a massive challenge, and I think we're now reaching the point where everybody realizes that we can't just every year say this is a really big challenge, we need more young people, because if they don't get them in the next couple of years, actually there's going to be some massive problems, and the opportunities that exist for this industry right now will disappear once again, and everybody will go, telecom missed their chance, it's all gone to Google and Amazon and Microsoft. The key to this, I think, as was discussed yesterday, was the need to find the way to tell the younger generation, whether they're in universities, whether they're coming out of school, whether they're in other industries, that this isn't what they think it is. And in fact, I wonder, nobody actually mentioned it, but I wonder if not using the word telecom might help.
That's a very good point, because it has connotations. It's such an old word. It's an old term. It does what it says, but we are slightly wedded to use of the word.
Branding, okay?
It would cost us a fortune to change it.
Yeah.
That boat has sailed.
But coming to work in the digital communications sector sounds very different from do you want to come and work for a telco?
Yeah.
That's correct. And I have to tell you that I've asked my guests to describe the event for them from their perspective, and the word energy came up times and times again.
The coffee cart played a big part in that.
There was a lot of energy in the room, lots of ideas. It was buzzing with people meeting, activity, and a lot of networking. So more of the same next year, I guess. But it's nearly time to wrap up. I'm keeping my eye on the clock here.
More of the same next year. We will build on it. We built from last year to this year. We've already got a ton of ideas of how to take this to the next level, the next steps, what we need to do. We've got a lot of ideas. We're not going to spoil it just yet, but stay watching because it won't be long before we start announcing them.
Yeah, but absolutely key to this kind of event is that there aren't too many people, there are enough people, there are decision makers, and like you said, they are gathering ad hoc to have discussions that they can't have on a day-to-day basis, and that is the extra value of being here and meeting people and having those discussions.
So we have a few people to thank before we say goodbye. So first of all, I'd like to thank you, the audience, for sticking with us for the course of the past 2 days. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have enjoyed it, very much so actually. So I'd like to thank you, TelecomTV, for giving me the opportunity to have my own stage here at the forum. That was awesome. Thanks to both of you, of course, for your great moderation and for your passion for the industry. It's really great to see.
And the shirts, don't forget the shirts.
And the jacket.
And for, yes.
And the jacket, yeah.
Entertaining everyone with your sartorial choices. Thank you very much for that. And of course, I have to thank all the speakers as well, the sponsors, all the extra shot contributors who gave us their time today to tell us about, the highlights for them of the sessions they've attended, etc., etc. And most importantly, like I've said, the audience. So thank you for watching the DSP Leaders World Forum 2023. You can tell it's been a long day. It's started being a long night. But see you in 2024, hopefully.